Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Jason and welcome back to another Power Saves tutorial video. This is a long-awaited, long-requested video by many people who have been waiting for me to make this video, and I'm finally here to bring it to you guys today. So, this video is to show you guys how to actually use Pokemon generated with a Wondercard code online. And now people may not know exactly what I'm talking about, so I'll give you a quick brief rundown of what I'm talking about. Basically, there's a code on Power Saves that lets you spawn in 999 Master Balls, and what you do is you go into like Cerebi or Bulbapedia or whatever, and you basically find the national dex number of the Pokemon you want to spawn in. So as an example, you want to spawn in Mewtwo. So you go 999 minus 150, I think is his national dex number. I can't remember if it's 150, 151, but you go in and do that, and then it'll tell you how many Pokeballs you have to discard with the remaining number. You discard those, then you save your game, and then you can go back in and then generate a Pokemon that will basically give you a Wonder Card with that Pokemon, and you can go into a Pokemon Center and receive that. The woman who normally gives you stuff like event legendaries and Pokemon will give that to you. And that's how you obtain a Pokemon from scratch. You can make it from scratch. But the thing that people don't know is, what most people do know is, but don't know how to do it, is how to use those online, because when you create Pokemon like that, Nintendo automatically registers them as a hacked Pokemon, which it is, so it doesn't allow you to get around the encrypting and stuff like that, so you can actually play online. However, I have found a way to actually do it. Now, this may be kind of a more complicated method, but this, as of right now, is the only method to actually do this. And if you are looking into getting a Pokemon, a Power Save to make Pokemon that completely from scratch, this is unfortunately the only way to do it. As a disclaimer, by the way, this does not allow you to get legendary Pokemon unless you can breed them, which I think there's only a select few Pokemon that are legendaries that you can breed, like Rotom. Actually, I'm not even sure if Rotom's considered a legendary. There's only a few that you can do, but unfortunately, for the most part, like Yveltal, Xerneas, Mewtwo, all those big legendaries, you won't be able to use this method for them. You'll have to obtain those first. And then you can watch my Power Saves tutorial on how to create your own competitively built Pokemon, which, by the way, I will link on screen somewhere and in the description below, as always. But anyway, guys, without any more babbling, I'm going to show you guys how to create your own Pokemon from scratch with the Wondercard code. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the video. Alright, so essentially, what you're going to need to do for this is you're going to need to open up your Power Save software, go in and go to the tool item slot and spawn in 999 Master Balls, so that way you can go in game and use them. Once you're done with that, go on to Cerebi and look for the Pokemon that you'd like to spawn in. In this case, I used Inkay because I just figured that might be a nice Pokemon to use. Later during recording this tutorial, I didn't actually realize that you had to evolve this thing by trading it, because I didn't already know that. So don't necessarily have to be like using this Pokemon. I just use this as an example, probably kind of a poor example considering I didn't realize that you actually have to trade it to evolve it. But this method I'll show you will work the same way as any other Pokemon, whether you have to trade it and evolve it or just evolve it or not. I do actually end up using a level 100 Inkay in this tutorial, or I end up making one, but technically if it did evolve, I would have made it a Malamar, but that's besides the point. So anyway, go in and subtract 999, or go into your calculator, put in 999, Jesus, and then put in 686 or whatever the national dex number of the Pokemon you want to make in, and then subtract it, and then you'll be left with a number, which is the amount that you'll actually have to throw away once you're in game. Once you're in game, go into your bag, and then you'll see you'll have 999 Master Balls. What you're going to do is you're going to go throw away the exact number that the calculator ended up spitting out to you. In my case, it was 313, so I'm going to go ahead and actually discard 313 Master Balls, which will, in fact, leave me left with the amount, which is 686, which is Inkay's national dex number. Now you're going to see me going into my game, and you're going to, going into my Power Save, and you're going to go over to the fake Wonder Card, select the Wondercard Pokemon modifier. It doesn't matter if you make it shiny or not, because in the end, you're not going to actually be keeping this Pokemon. You're going to be making an entirely new one. That may seem confusing, but I'll get to that in a second. Once that is done, make sure you go back into your game and go into the Pokemon Center. There'll be a lady in blue waiting to give you your brand new Pokemon. This Pokemon, in my case, is Inkay. Like I said, this is the one I'm using for this tutorial, but it could be anything that you want to spawn in. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to put your Inkay or whatever Pokemon you got into the the daycare. and then you're gonna let that Pokemon and preferably a Ditto breed. Once that's done and you get an egg, you're gonna go around and ride around until you actually hatch the egg. And once you hatch the egg, you're gonna get the same Pokemon, which is an Inkay, or if you bred a Machamp, you're gonna get a Machop. You're just gonna get a baby Pokemon of that Pokemon. Or if you bred like something like a Sableye or a Mawile, you'll still get that same Pokemon, but it'll be level 1. Now you're gonna probably ask me, why do I need to breed the Pokemon if I'm gonna Wonder Card it in to begin with? Now that's a good question actually. So the reason why you need to spawn in a Pokemon with a Wonder Card and then breed it is because you're most likely spawning in a Pokemon with Wonder Card because you don't already own that Pokemon. And the reason why you need to do this is because, like I said, the Pokemon that you spawn in with the Wonder Card, not only will it be sorry, not a Cherish Ball, not only will it be like have modified stats, but its bio will also say that it was like met at a fateful encounter at level 10, as you can see right here from the daycare helpers. As you know, that's impossible for it to be meta level 10 from the daycare helpers, and also knowing, judging by its characteristics, it's completely different. I'm comparing the two right now. This one you're seeing on screen is the one that I bred, and then the other one that says meta level 10 is the one that I got from the Wonder Card. So that's obviously the reason why you need to breed this thing. Now, obviously, if you're trying to get something that has a hidden ability, and that's the reason why you Wonder Carded it to begin with, use something like, I think it's the Everstone, I'll correct myself if I'm wrong in an annotation, to use that and to breed it down with the parents, so that way the child will actually carry over that ability and you'll still be able to use it. Once that's done, make sure you put that Pokemon that you just bred into the first box slot of your first box, and then you're going to go back into Power Saves. Feel free to edit it as you wish to make it whatever stats, nature, anything that you like. And I will leave a link in the description and on screen right now for my Power Saves tutorial, where I showed you how to actually use the Power Saves ability the Power Saves like as if you had Pokegen, so that way you can actually make a Pokemon basically whatever you want to have on it, like stats and nature and all that stuff. But as you'll see when we go back to my PC here, I have a level 100 Inkay, and it is shiny and everything like that. And now obviously this thing isn't built for competitive yet, judging by its stats and its moves and all that stuff. I never really gave it proper EVs or anything. I just kind of showed off that you can do this with Power Saves. So if you want to know how to actually make this thing fully competitive, I'm not going to re-show it in this video because I've already showed it once how you can do that. Now that you have the Pokemon that you'd like to make competitively, use the video in the description to go check out how you can actually use this Wonder Card generated Pokemon and make it fully competitive. Like I said, link to that is in the description below. Make sure you go watch that video for more information on how to make your own competitive Pokemon. However, if you guys did enjoy this video and you found this useful in any way, shape, or form, I would greatly appreciate a like rating on this video, because it helps me out a ton and it really helps the video get out there and helps my channel grow. And it'll allow more people to see this video and stop asking me this question, because this is how you do it. And I hope, like I said, that this was helpful. And if it was, make sure you subscribe to my channel also, because I will be covering more stuff like this in the future, as well as more Power Saves tutorials and all that. And I also upload twice a day, every single day, so without your support, I couldn't be doing that, and I really can't thank you guys enough. But anyway, guys, my name is Jason. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this helped you guys, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace! Yes, Teenage Bomb! Fuck yeah! 2 or 3 weeks ago, somewhere around there. I don't actually know how long ago it was, but this is a pretty good battle. It's kind of quick, but it was a fun battle, and it's a really good battle too, so that's what makes it kind of enjoyable, I would hope.